Lecture number 1, why was Lenin's leadership crucial to the success of the Russian Revolution? The first topic we will talk about is the Bolsheviks. The Bolsheviks were the political party that, led by Vladimir Lenin, that overthrew the provisional government. The provisional government took over after Tsar Nicholas II of Russia abdicated in 1917, and they make the choice to continue fighting in the war. Here is a picture of the Tsar of Russia. After the Tsar abdicates, Lenin is snuck back into the country. He was the leader of the Bolshevik Party, a political party in Russia that was promoting communism. The Tsar exiled him, and the Germans snuck him back into Russia in 1917, and they supported his goal of getting the communist revolution to overthrow the provisional government to get Russia out of the war. Here's a picture of Lenin at the height of his power. After the Bolsheviks successfully rebel against the provisional government and seize control of the country, they renamed themselves the Communist Party to take over the entire country of Russia. Lenin took control of Russia through his slogan, "Peace, Land, and Bread." The first topic we'll talk about is bread. The revolution began in the spring of 1917 because the women were starving all across Russia, especially in the capital city of Petrograd, which was St. Petersburg. Soldiers who were ordered to shoot at the women refused and joined the strike. That's why Tsar Nicholas abdicated. Lenin takes over the country after the provisional government, and he creates peace by signing the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk and with the Kaiser of Germany. This ends the Great War between Russia and Germany, but Russia has to give up massive amounts of land, including Ukraine, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. Finally, the Russians achieve their slogan of land by redistribution of land to the poor. They took it from the wealthy and gave it to the poor, and this seizure of private property shocked the capitalists in Western Europe and in the United States of America. Next, we launch into the Russian Civil War. The Russian Civil War goes from the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk till about 1920. There were two sides, the whites, who were anyone who was against the communists, and the reds, who were the communists, and they were successfully led by this man, Leon Trotsky. After they win the Russian Civil War, Lenin begins his new economic policy. He does something very ironic. He allows capitalism. New Economic Policy, or NEP. Peasants are allowed to sell their surplus markets on the open market. This is ironic because Lenin was against capitalism. Finally, once he established control over Russia, Lenin created a brand new country called the USSR, or the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. This was in honor of the local Soviet councils that helped launch the Bolshevik Revolution, and they tried to promote communism around the world after this. This picture with the CCP symbol, this is the Russian acronym for USSR, and the hammer right here and the sickle right here is their international symbol along with the color red.